Hare Krishna. Yes. Is it not nice if you get this replies from Krishna directly through me? Huh?
Yes, Guruji, yes, Guruji.
Isn't it? So always keep asking questions. Even if you know the answer, you can tally your answer with the answer given by your guru, your leader, your mentor, isn't it? So he is asking the next question.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhuji.
சம்டைம்
Yes.
ஒரு கமிட்டி மாதிரி இருக்கு.
Mm.
அதுல ஏதாச்சும் ஒரு டெசிஷன் எடுக்கிறப்ப டிஃபரன்ஸ் ஆஃப் ஒப்பீனியன் வருது மெம்பர்ஸ்க்குள்ள.
Amam.
அப்ப டெசிஷன் எடுக்கிறதுக்கு யாரெல்லாம் பர்டிகுலர் ஒப்பீனியனுக்கு ஃபேவரபிளா இருந்தா கையை தூக்குங்க அப்படிம்பாங்க.
Majority.
இந்த ஒப்பீனியன்
Majority. They are saying the majority.
மெஜாரிட்டி பார்த்து டெசிஷன் அந்த மாதிரி டைம்ல மெஜாரிட்டியை பார்த்து தான் டெசிஷன் எடுக்கிற மாதிரி இருக்கும்.
Amam.
இஸ் இட் வாட் இஸ் உங்க ஒப்பீனியன் என்ன ப்ரோ? இஸ் இட் கரெக்ட் மெத்தட்?
This is materially they are doing. Material is not permanent. Please understand. It may have long span of life, but that is not permanent. But among them, even if anyone has any Krishna consciousness, then what the decision he is giving is the best of all. No one is better than Arjuna. At present, any the wise person is there is cannot be better than Arjuna, isn't it? Such a materially knowledge Arjuna was defeated by Krishna's spiritual knowledge. So always spiritual knowledge is better, greater than greatest material knowledge. You got the answer? Spiritual knowledge is permanent. Even the greatest material knowledge is not permanent. That's temporary. So much noise coming from your side, Prabhuji. Now, if you want to speak, you can open. Yes.
பிரபு இது வந்து இப்ப நான் சொல்ற சிச்சுவேஷன் வந்து
Mm.
ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் ஒரு பாடி ஆஃப் கமிஷன் இருக்கு. அதில் உள்ள ஸ்பிரிச்சுவல் ஆச்சாரியர் லெஃப்டா இருப்பாங்க. ஆச்சாரியருக்கு அப்புறம் ஒரு பாடி ஆஃப் பீப்புள்ஸ் அதை மெயின்டைன் பண்ணுவாங்க அந்த ஆர்கனைசேஷனை.
Okay.
ஸோ அந்த கேஸ்ல அவங்களுக்கு மேல உள்ள ஆச்சாரியர்களை கன்சல்ட் பண்ண முடியாத, ஏன்னா அது ஆல்ரெடி ஆச்சாரியர் லெஃப்ட்.
Okay.
ஸோ இப்போ இவங்களுக்குள்ளேயே தான் அந்த எடுக்க வேண்டிய சூழ்நிலை வரப்ப வாட் இஸ் த நெக்ஸ்ட்?
So, in our scriptures, we have Sadhu Shastra Guru Vakya Chitate Karya Aikya. There is no difference between the injunctions from the scriptures and sadhus. The present Guru is also coinciding with the same answer that the present Guru is also like Shastra and Sadhu. You understand? Among the living devotees, after the leaving of the Guru, we have to see what's the opinion. That opinion is coinciding with the what the sadhus and scriptures are telling. When Krishna leaving this earthly planet, all ask Krishna, you are here, we are getting the judgment from you. Once you leave this place, how we can get this judgment? So Krishna is telling, my judgment is all there in our Mahajana's heart. Mahajana yena gatasu pantaha. So before Krishna leaves, he gave all the instructions to all Mahajanas. So a spiritual master also should be like that one. Before he leaves his body, he should create, he should manufacture. Yes, at least one of his followers competent uh, as a guru. Then only is real guru. I already in the beginning of this class I told no, what is the goodness of yours if your goodness is not making a bad good? So if the guru is guru, if the guru is unable to make his disciple guru, he is no more guru. Huh? Bhakti Siddhanta Swami Maharaj, he understood that his followers are not uh, at the level of spiritual realm. So he called Bhaktivedanta Swami and he opened his heart. Huh? He only emerged out as a successful person. So that is the Guru. Prabhupada also, before leaving his body, he appointed 13 persons, isn't it? So the Guru should think that I'm not permanently going to live here. Before I leave, I should make at least one soul perfect. You understand? Palena Parijite. You may have thousands, millions of devotees, followers, but you are unable to make even single person a perfect. Prabhupada also told, no, even in my movement, if one of my followers become perfect, then that is the success of my movement. Hmm? How many leaders are trying to make their disciples gurus? Huh? How many gurus are trying to make their disciples gurus? You just tell me. Then they are really real gurus. No one is permanent in this material world. Even if Krishna comes, his coming means he appears and it disappears. He cannot appear for all the time in this material world. So this is non-permanent place. Huh? I learned this lesson in my childhood itself. Huh? My second sister's father-in-law, he had two sons. The first one is my brother-in-law. Second one is his younger brother. The father is always attached to the youngest son. Huh? So he made my brother-in-law independent. He gave everything. Huh? You just manage yourself. And for the second son, he did not allow the second son to manage himself, and he is managing all the time. Do you understand? After some time, the father left his body. My brother-in-law, the first son, he could be able to maintain his business because he already given that independence and he was taking care. But the second son, he suffered a lot because he was not given any chance to manage himself. Huh? He was not given any training. Hmm? He could not make. He also left his body in early age. Huh? So the leaders should also aim that I should make my followers better than me. Bhakti Siddhanta Swami Maharaj, he wanted Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj become more glorious than me. That's why he asked him, go to Western countries around the world, preach. Huh? We may think that Bhaktivedanta Prabhu is better than anyone else, but Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj is telling that for this achievement, only my Guru Maharaj is the cause. Because of his inspiration, order, I could able to do something. Huh? So this everyone should think before I leave my body, I should make others better than me. Srinath Prabhu, you understood the problem?
Yeah, understand.
But for
Understand.
everyone, the sadhu and shastra injections are there. Anyone can refer and understand that one without giving any interpretations. But coming to that point is very difficult. For that only we have the present gurus. They will take care of us not to deviate from these injunctions. That is their own duty. They are not going to create anything. They are not going to delete anything. They are going to maintain us in proper track. That is the duty of the present gurus. Is the answer for your question, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu. Yes.
Mm,
Thank you.
yes. Anyone else? Mm, why no one is opening their mouth? It's not nice. The answers are not satisfying. Tamal Prabhu, it's not satisfying according to the Sadhu Shastra.
Hare Krishna Prabhu is very much satisfying, Prabhu, but
But
to follow is like very difficult,
uh,
Prabhu. For example,
uh,
to follow is like very difficult,
yeah,
Prabhu,
it's very
to accept the
difficult.
way.
Absolutely difficult. Even Arjuna is telling, no, I can control the wind, but I cannot control my mind. Huh? Yes, Krishna also accepted.
Yes,
What
Prabhu.
you are telling exactly correct, Arjuna. You are nowhere you are wrong, but it is possible by abhyasena, by practicing. If you practice, it is possible. But if you do not want to practice, then it remains impossible.
Okay.
Huh?
Yes, Prabhu.
Keep practicing, keep practicing.
Okay, Prabhu.
Mhm. Yes. Ekalavya also practiced, Arjuna also practiced. Ekalavya practiced for his own sense gratification to help Magadha king. But Arjuna practiced and he wanted to please Krishna. Ekalavya is better than Arjuna. That's the point you have to understand. Ekalavya is better archer than Arjuna. Ekalavya is not for Krishna. Arjuna is for Krishna. Then who emerged out successfully? Arjuna. Huh? Your efforts and all to please Krishna, not for yourself or anybody else, then you are glorious. Same thing, Karna and Arjuna. Karna is far better than Arjuna, but Karna is not for Krishna. Arjuna is for Krishna. That's why Arjuna was glorious. Huh? So we have to understand. We don't want to become so great. We want to become humble devotee. Huh? The
Okay,
Mrs.
Prabhu.
Tamal Govinda Prabhu, she was advised by others. Become so great. You have so much education. You educated so nicely. You make money. Become very, very great. That is one side. Another side is humbly becoming Krishna devotee. Which is better? To be like Ekalavya or Karna or like Arjuna? Which is better? So she
Devotee.
preferred to be like a devotee Arjuna. Karishe Vachanam. Tava. Is it? Yes. Anyone else?
Prabhu, question.
Yes.
Gaurangi had a question on the
Yes.
potencies of, because we hear in all the Shastras about Harinam's glories, Prabhu. Harinam is very potent, is non-different from Krishna.
Yes.
But are there different potencies for different mantra? For example, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namo Narayana. According to different yuga, like for example, Narada Muni gives different mantras to his disciples.
Yes.
Uh,
So what is your
so
question?
are they having different potencies, or are they having same potency? And how is Hare Krishna mantra more special than all these mantras?
You have to understand that the potency is equal for all the holy names, all mantras. But the potency of that mantra is according to the time, place, circumstances. For Kali Yuga, the maximum potency is lying with the Hare Krishna mantra. Some people may say that Bhakta Prahlada was meditating on Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. That's good. But for this time, Kali Yuga, the best one is Hare Krishna mantra. But many people, they don't know this Hare Krishna mantra. Is it? Because we are here in this ISKCON, we are taught by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Parampara. That's why we know. Otherwise, it's not possible for us. So even others also, they do not know. That's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told his name would be chanted in every village and town. And he blessed the future devotee, Senapati devotee. The Lochanadasa is telling he was in the 16th century, but Prabhupada, like Senapati devotee, will come and circumambulate this globe and spread the holy names, Hare Krishna mantra. You understand? All the mantras have the potency. We cannot differentiate the potency of the holy names. But Mahamantra is not just mere holy name, it is a combinations of the holy names, and it is put in a phrase form. By putting a phrase form, some couple of holy names, it gives more power
Yes.
during this particular time period. But if you go to next Yuga, Satya Yuga, this Hare Krishna will not have that much potency. Isn't it? So according to the time, place, circumstance, we have to use. Everything is like that one. Because we cannot change the nature. Nature is Kali Yuga now. But we can get rid of the influence by changing ourselves, by bringing some change within.
Yes, sir.
That's why we are changing from this one to Kali Yuga. Sorry, Kali Yuga means Hare Krishna mantra.
Yes, Prabhu.
That's why
Yes.
don't try to change the environment, try to change your own consciousness. So for this particular age, particular time, Hare Krishna mantra, it gets more power.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes.
Prabhu, one more question, Prabhu.
Yes.
During marriage, what should a girl look for in a boy, and what should a boy look for in a girl? Because this today, with the last 20 years, the expectation has changed, Prabhu. Everybody is just looking for material things.
Yes.
So what should one look for in a boy, and one look for well marriage?
Before you get married, what you were looking for from your would be that time.
Devotion, only devotion, Prabhu.
Uh, so that is the best. What is the meaning of Hare Krishna mantra? We are requesting Krishna to engage me in his service.
Service. Yes, Prabhu.
So Everyone is serving. That is the dharma of a human body. Everyone has a loving propensity. So these two, serving and loving. If the serving and loving for Krishna, they can serve and love each and everyone. They particularly they love and serve a particular person, they cannot love and serve everyone. So all the problems comes when the girl goes to husband's place. She wants to love only her husband. She doesn't want to even love her mother-in-law. Somebody opened it. Echo is coming. You should understand and immediately should mute it. Why this girl doesn't like to love even and serve the in-laws? Because of this problem. They have no Krishna. If everyone has a Krishna, then there is no the difference in loving. They will see Krishna in each and every one. I told that Sambandha, Avideya, Prayojana. Sambandha is the girl should think, yes, my husband is mine. My father-in-law is mine. Is my father-in-law. I have to serve. My mother-in-law, she is mine. I have to serve her. I have my brother-in-law. I have to serve him. After understanding this relationship, what is my... You cannot think everyone is my husband. Everyone is my father-in-law. No. The relationship is with the individual person. Individual relationship is there. According to that relationship, we have to serve. That is Abhideya. Abhideya means giving respect to them, treating them. Husband, you have to serve as wife like. For a mother-in-law, you have to serve like a daughter-in-law. For father-in-law, you have to serve like a daughter-in-law. For your brother-in-law, you have to serve like a sister-in-law. Isn't it? We have different relationship with different persons. Accordingly, if you behave, then it's nice. So if the girl doesn't like the in-laws and she demands to go out and she is living there, she is happy. Anywhere you see this point, anyone is that they are happy. She brings only her mother, the parents. She doesn't like the in-laws. Then this boy has no voice, isn't it? Then also it is not favorable. The home is not a happy home, isn't it? So the subject matter is Sambandha, Abhideya, Prayojana. Prayojana is not within our hands. Within our hands is only Sambandha and Abhideya. The Prayojana is given by Krishna. That's why Krishna is telling, Karmanye vadikaraste ma palesu kadachana. Kadachana means at any cost, any time, don't get attached to the fruits. Prayojana is only I am going to give you. Isn't it? You may work hard. Two persons are working hard. One person is paid more, other person is not at all paid also. That is not within their hands. It is within the hand of Krishna. Isn't it? We are ignorant. This education should be given in our schools. But our education master himself is a fool, ignorant. He doesn't know all these things. His life is also just like a animalistic life. That's why we all... Naturally, the people will suffer because of the influence of Kali Yuga. They have no intelligence. They are not reading scriptures. This and all the cause. That's why our organization is imparting this knowledge separately, as though we are forced to send our children to schools in separately, privately we are giving this education, scriptural injunctions. Otherwise, it's very, very difficult. Huh? Now itself, we are facing so many problems. The future will still worse. Huh? We don't want to witness all those things, horrible things. Huh? If we are sinful, then we have to witness all those things. Huh? If we are not sinful, we leave this material world and go to spiritual world. Isn't it, Tamal Prabhu? You accept with
Yes,
this?
Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. Understood very nicely, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
So, how you are going to ask some next question?
No more questions, Prabhu, for now.
Because for you it's time up. For
Yes,
your
Prabhu. Now
problem.
guests have started arriving.
Yeah, I understood. Okay, Hare Krishna, all the best.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Prabhu.
Okay, Hare Krishna. Okay. Anyone else? Hare Krishna. So if you don't have any questions, we will rewind our program. Okay? If anyone does not want me to rewind now itself, you can ask the question. Otherwise, we go for a Narasimha Arati. Hmm? Srinath Prabhu, what is your opinion? Can I rewind?
If, if no one has any question, we can
Yeah,
rewind
yeah,
now.
yeah. So no one is putting any question. So we'll go for Narasimha. Okay? Who are going to
Yes.
come? The first one.
First one I will do.
Who?
First one I will do.
Srinath. Okay. Second one.
Yes.
Second one.
Prabhu, I can do, Prabhu.
Okay. Angal Parameswari. Second one. Third one.
Sabarish.
Sabari's third one. Okay. Srinath Prabhu, you can start.
Yes. Namaste Narasimhaya
Namaste Narasimhaya
Praladadadayine
Praladadadayini
Hiranyakasipurvakshaha
Hiranyakasipurvakshaha
Silatankanakalaye
Silatankanakalaye
Ito Narasimha Parato Narasimha
Ito Narasimha Parato Narasimha
Yato Yami Tatho Narasimha
Yeto Yami Tato Narasimha
Bahir Narasimha Hridaye Narasimha
Bahindra Simha Rudayendra Simha
Narasimha Madhim Sharanam Prapadye
Narasimha Madhim Saranam Prapadye
तव करकमलवरेणकाम् अद्भुतशृङ्गाम् दलिता हिरण्यकशिपो तनुभृङ्गाम् केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
Tava Kara Kamala Varenakam Adbhuta Srunga Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubhranga केशवद्रुता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
जय केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
जय केशवद्रुता नरहरिरूप जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव
जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव
जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह
जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह
जय भक्त प्रहलाद जय भक्त प्रहलाद जय भक्त प्रहलाद जय भक्त प्रहलाद
जय भक्त प्रहलाद जय भक्त प्रहलाद भक्त प्रहलाद जय भक्त प्रहलाद
जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा
जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा
जय गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा
जय गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा गौर प्रेमानंदी हरे हरे ओम भक्ति विज्ञान विनाशक लक्ष्मी नृसिंह भगवान की जय भक्त शिरोमणि प्रहलाद महाराज की जय गौर प्रेमानंदी हरे हरे वाञ्छा कल्पतरुभ्यः कृपा सिन्धुभ्यः एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः अनंत कोटि वैष्णव भक्त वृंद की जय Sabris, you notice what's the mistake you committed in singing Narasimharati? You first told Narasimha, Jai Narasimha, then Lakshmi Narasimha.
Okay, bro.
So that order is wrong. Huh? First you should
bro.
sing Lakshmi Narasimha, then
bro.
Narasimha. Yeah?
Okay, bro.
That is the order.
Yes, bro.
Okay. So we will meet
Prabhu.
next Saturday. That is on 17th. Okay? Thank you
Yes,
very
Prabhu.
much. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Thank you, Hare
Thank you,
Krishna.
Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.